Let's talk really quick about alcohol, discipline, and preparation. It is Sunday morning. Had a really fun and busy weekend, a wedding on Friday that we were part of that was beautiful and fun and wonderful. Congratulations, Caleb and Shay. And then last night, a trip out to Gaza Ranch on Lake Coeur d'Alene with some friends for a really fun DJ and concert. And I didn't drink this weekend at all. And I would say in general, I don't drink. Occasionally I'll have a social drink for a toast at the wedding or something like that, have a little sip of alcohol. I don't not drink strictly either, but in general I don't drink. And this weekend made that especially challenging because you're in environments where that's the social norm and, there's a lot of fun stuff going on. And I have a surgery tomorrow morning on Monday, and I've been visualizing for it for quite a while, but this is where things really start to get poignant for it. My alcohol consumption, what I did over the weekend, the food I'm eating, how I'm sleeping, all of those things contribute to my performance on Monday morning. And this patient is coming to me from out of town, 45 years old. I get to do procedures that some of which I created and invented. And it's the classic, invisible access. There's gonna be one little spot in her hairline, and from that, we're going to actually lift and rejuvenate her entire face from her brow to her mid-face, upper lids, lower lids, jawline. Really incredible and things that I love and I'm grateful to get to do. And so both for her, if I were the patient traveling to see my doctor, I don't want them having a really, bender of a weekend before my surgery. And for myself, I'm obsessed with my results and my performance, and I don't want to compromise those things either. And so for those reasons, I choose to, not drink, and I still had an absolutely great time. And I think that's the challenge of what people think they're going to miss is like, I know I will get comments on this even that are like, oh, you're missing out on life. You're, enjoy the thing. And, I disagree with that personally. I'm not completely anti-alcohol. I will drink sometimes, but in general, it is that idea that like you're missing out on life. It's like, just do a little bit of the drugs or just have a little bit of the, alcohol. I just don't do that, especially if I have something that is, I'm going to say, really important to me where I know that could compromise it. This is the same reason as a kid. I never smoked a cigarette. I never have had one in my mouth, never lit one, never anything, because at that point in my life, I was an athlete and I did not want to compromise my athletic performance. And I knew that if I started smoking in any capacity, that I would decrease that. So this has been a lifelong thing for me. And it was just really kind of in the forefront this weekend. And I think I skated through pretty seamlessly, had a great time, and it's an interesting thought pattern.